East Kent, home to more than 500,000 people and covering an area of 293 square miles. Now a revolution is underway in this part of the county. A £35 million cash injection designed to boost the area's economy has been awarded by the government as part of its Regional Growth Fund to help deliver the Expansion East Kent programme. The programme aims to unlock private sector finance, stimulating over £300 million in associated investment over the course of the next 3 years, and creating a major boost for the East Kent economy. And from Dover to Ramsgate, in Margate and in Sandwich, it's working.
We've handed out about £10 million of regional growth funds to some very exciting businesses, some of those new business startups, some of them existing businesses that want to expand, employ more people and grow their businesses successfully.
Flying Fish Hovercraft, based at Sandwich Industrial Estate, makes small hovercraft for the leisure industry. The £150,000 loan the company has received will help it to expand, research and develop new products and get more business overseas. The owners say East Kent is the perfect place to run their business.
I think Kent, especially this area, is great. We actually have got a fabulous road infrastructure, and there's, let's use it. There's plenty. The business rates are relatively cheap down this area. In fact, rents on businesses on premises are incredibly low at the moment. So use them. It's a perfect time to start up a new business or to expand, and use the opportunity to build in Kent as well.
Within 5 years, Flying Fish hopes to be employing 32 full-time staff.
Without the actual loan and the funding, I don't think I would be here and have a job. I don't think the guys that I've employed would be here without the loan. And I think it's going to give other people like me the opportunity to gain employment.
It's hoped the Regional Growth Fund will help to attract as many as 500 new businesses and create up to 5,000 jobs in East Kent, providing a financial lifeline for the area following the partial withdrawal of Pfizer from its site in Sandwich. Now the site is home to Discovery Park, which is already attracting biotech businesses from all over the world, many the recipients of Expansion East Kent loans.
The fact that there are these life sciences companies all working in complementary areas to us is very positive. So we collaborate with quite a few companies here on site. We share various facilities and resources, and it just makes life more enjoyable and easier.
I think a large proportion of ex-Pfizer people have still got roots in Kent, so there's a huge amount of talent still ready to come back. And I've been talking to people who are now working in America and in Cambridge, and they're just waiting for new science businesses to start and come back. So they love the area too.
We're in the process now of moving into the site at Sandwich, so that's on the move at the moment, and we're actually building labs there. And one of the attractions was that ultimately we're looking to actually expand into production there as well.
And we're looking at all types of companies in the science and technology sector, but also the normal service sector type companies. We've got accountants, IT companies, even film and TV production companies, media. Everyone's coming on site because they realise that it is a fantastic place in which to work.
And beer bottling may not sound particularly technologically advanced, but in fact we need people with great skills in microbiology and so on. And obviously the biotech industry that is well known down in the East Kent area, we hope will be a good, fertile hunting ground for us to find suitable staff for our joint venture.
The old Pfizer Social Club is also rising from the ashes with the help from Expansion East Kent. Set in 17 acres of sports fields between Ramsgate and Sandwich, it's being transformed into Bay Point, one of the premier sports, fitness and leisure centres in the southeast. A £400,000 loan will ensure that the club continues to expand and take on more staff.
Funds that were put in place initially would have allowed us to go at a certain pace, but the East Kent expansion scheme will allow us to grow faster, create more jobs and more importantly safeguard those jobs for a sort of future prosperity of the area.
Smaller businesses too are also benefiting, like the Cupcake Cafe in Margate's Marketplace. An injection of £30,000 means that the owner can now rent the property next door and open a cookery school with classes including cupcake making, sugarcraft and bread making for everyone from kids to adults, alongside a kitchenware shop where customers can buy everything they need to make delicious food at home. The recycling element of the Expansion East Kent loan scheme is what attracted Lisa Hemingway to the project.
I think it's really good because it's not a grant, so people have to prove they can pay it back, and then in 3 years' time somebody else can borrow our money that's gone back in, and then it continues.
Boasting sweeping views across Ramsgate Harbour and the Channel, the Royal Harbour Hotel welcomes more than 7,000 visitors every year. Now the owner is buying a property just a few doors away, where, with the help of a £500,000 loan, he will create another 8-room annex and build a restaurant in the basement of the existing hotel. After his bid for a loan was successful, James Thomas also found his bank more willing to come on board and support his venture.
I tried various banks to support the next step, and none of them were very much interested. And so with the Regional Growth Fund, it did unlock a bank and go, oh, okay, well, we can help you now. Even though it's still a loan and it's still on the balance sheet as a loan, the bank felt they weren't on their own, and it was a good supportive measure. So we're now going with my own money putting in as well, which is part of the deal, and we will take the hotel to the next stage.
Just yards from the hotel, a very different project is beginning to take shape. In just a few months, this derelict building will be transformed into a live music venue, which it's hoped will attract touring bands from all over the country. Plans also include rehearsal rooms, which will be offered free of charge to local kids who are keen to get involved in the music scene. A £40,000 loan means that within 5 years, the owners hope to be employing 17 local people.
The loan has allowed us to complete the building and offer, in the papers as they said this week, up to 17 jobs over the 5-year period. So we'll grow slowly, again not to endanger the business. We've made our first employee already, and hopefully within 6 months there'll be another 5, 6, and we will grow steadily. So it's great for the locals as well, because we will employ locals.
HV Wooding in Hythe is one of the UK's leading manufacturers of precision engineered components, and the company's client list includes Rolls-Royce, Schneider Electric and Honeywell. Amazingly, this family-run firm also played a part in the creation of what's been described as one of the great engineering milestones of mankind, manufacturing components for the Large Hadron Collider.
You've got to try, you've got to at least try and move forward, and this will benefit you and will aid you in moving forward. So don't be worried about trying and failing. Just try again, because there's a lot of help and support out there.
These companies are just a small part of the Expansion East Kent story. The Regional Growth Fund has already provided nearly £5 million in loans and secured more than 250 jobs for the area. Deciding to relocate or expand your business here in East Kent could be the best decision you make.
If we can grow at the pace that we can see that we can, the sky's the limit.